Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is our Dust to Dawson video. While the Parks Highway does have some very beautiful vistas, I have filmed it many times before, and as far as actual riding is concerned, it's actually kind of boring. So I didn't do a whole lot of filming I didn't do any filming on the way up to Cantwell. But we just got into Cantwell, we got some gas, and we're gonna head back down and get on the Denali Highway and get this adventure to start. So thanks for joining and follow along. So we had been on the Denali Highway for about an hour now, and this section of highway is just one of our favorite areas for camping. So we were slowing down, looking for a good place to camp, as we were pretty tired, and we wanted to get a good night's rest for a pretty long day scheduled for tomorrow. All right, well, hopefully you guys can hear me because we do have a little bit of a breeze, but this is camp. And GoPro camera isn't doing it justice, but those mountains over there are incredible. This is just one of our favorite spots on the Denali Highway. We've actually been here before. We stayed here with the Jeep and the trailer. I think one of our first trips. The problem was when we stayed here, it was so smoky you couldn't see anything. So we've been back a couple times on the bikes and different trips, and we've seen the view, but now we got the spot and the view put together, so that's pretty nice. Anyway, walk you through camp real quick. Trying out a new tent. Got an REI half dome. It's a 3-person plus, which I think will be nice for the two of us plus our gear. We've had a 2-person tent over the years, and just by the time you get gear in there and everything else, it's too tight to be comfortable. We got all our stuff put in there, and it is going to be nice. Like helmet, riding gear can go in there if we do get some rain, which I'm not expecting tonight, although there's a little thunderstorm shower thing going on over there, but I think it's gonna go away quick. But what I'm saying is it's nice because we can keep our riding gear in there and stay dry. Anyway, on the other side of the tent here, have our kitchen space, cooking up some beef stroganoff freeze-dried food right now. Looking forward to that. In my typical content creator fail, I failed to capture a moment for Laurel on her new BMW 1250. I didn't film the little trail coming down to our campsite. I'll film it tomorrow when we leave. It's a little technical, and yeah, someone got to learn balance and throttle control, and then also got to learn how to pick up a bike. So it was a small one, but it was good practice, good little break-in. So how you feeling, babe?
Tired.
Tired.
Long day.
Laurel's fighting off a little illness from the other day, so she was a troop. So yeah, today was about a little over 200 miles of riding. It took us about 5 hours to get here, but that was with stops and gas and stretching the legs, which is about normal for us. We can normally do about 300 miles in a day comfortably, but on the Denali, you're only going so fast because it's dirt road. So anyway, we're gonna make some dinner. I'll probably check in before we go to bed. I'm gonna see what this GoPro can do with zoom and different lens setting. I'll try and capture some of this this beauty. If all else fails, we'll throw the drone up. So anyway, all in all, our first day to Dawson was a success. A lot of highway today on the Parks Highway from Palmer to Cantwell. It is a beautiful ride. Denali was out. I didn't film it just because it's highway miles. We've been there, done that. We still enjoyed it greatly, but it's just kind of our day to jam north. We got a late start and everything, so I'll be checking in more with you as we go on now. And tomorrow, tomorrow we go on to Tok via finishing the Denali Highway and then up to Delta Junction so we can go through the Alaska Range, which is always a beautiful ride. So anyway, we'll eat some dinner. We'll check in with you before bed. All right, guys, well, we just had our dinner. It was, I think it's called Peak or Peak to Peak freeze-dried food. Man, what a step up from the Mountain House. I mean, I love Mountain House too, but a little bit more of a flavor pack in that Peak stuff. Anyway, I walked away from camp a little bit. Laurel's going down. Even though it's like really sunny, it's after 10 o'clock at night, so it's bedtime. I'm gonna go join her. I got a magazine, my tablet, probably hang out. Got the window to the tent open, overlooking the Alaska Range this way. And I have a feeling with some of the cloud cover and the sunset, we're gonna get some cool color. But from experience, sunset here isn't until about 1 o'clock in the morning. And that's when the color starts to pop. So I'll poke my head out, and if anything good pops up, I'll turn the camera on to share with you guys. Otherwise, we'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning, everybody. Hopefully wind isn't drowning my voice out. Had a pretty okay sleep at our camp last night. Took a couple pictures just around 1 in the morning. of that sunrise. It's kind of about the same. Sun went down probably about midnight. We got some really cool colors around midnight 30, 1 o'clock. And then about 3:30, the sun came back up over the mountains. So it was no darkness at all and kind of hard to sleep. Some of the pros of our camp last night were not only was the weather beautiful, we had a good dinner, but the bugs were not too bad because of the wind. However, one of the rough parts of last night was the wind kept the tent flapping pretty good. So it died off, got some sleep. Unfortunately, very unfortunately, I lost an air mattress valve, and so therefore my air bed was, my little air mattress sleeping pad was not working. And so we did an old-fashioned sleep on the ground, which normally is okay, but I did pick a spot that was a little rocky, knowing that I have an air bed, which then, you know, we didn't. So, oh well, I can feel right where a rock was in my back, but we'll press through. Anyway, kind of a slow morning. It's about 8:30 right now, I think, somewhere around there. We're gonna have some coffee, get some breakfast in us, and then we'll load the bikes up and head out. Man, nice spot. While we were taking this short trail from our campsite back to the highway, I realized that Laurel wasn't behind me anymore. So I stopped and readjusted the drone and saw that her bike was taking a nap and she was standing next to it. So I turned around and went back and helped her. And no damage to the bike, but Laurel did tweak her knee just a little bit, which unfortunately played into a little bit of the rest of the trip. However, all in all, she was okay. So we got the bike picked up and carried on our day. Alright, so we made it to McLaren Summit, which is what that sign used to say. I think it's an elevation of 4,000 and change, which is the second highest road pass here in Alaska. As you saw from some of that footage, hopefully it's just an absolutely beautiful day. Temperature in the mid-60s, high cloud, but no rain. We're here midweek, so there's no traffic. Anyway, we're just having a real nice ride. Yeah, just a phenomenal view over there past this sign and down this road. As you can see there, we have just hit the snow line. And I have a funny feeling as we continue off of this next couple, like 10 miles or so, we'll probably see more snow before we drop back down towards Paxson and the Richardson Highway. So, yeah, just, it's been a great day so far. So really enjoying the ride. All right, so we made it into Delta Junction here, had a good little lunch here at the Buffalo Center Drive-In, which was pretty good. And as you can see, maybe behind me is the turn onto the Alaska Highway down to Tok. I've been on this route a couple times. It is beautiful, but it's just highway, and we're probably gonna be fighting some thunderstorms, so probably gonna put the camera away on this stretch and just get some miles in, get into Tok and call it a night. Well, hey everybody, welcome to Tok. As you saw coming in on the Alaska Highway towards Tok, we met up with a coworker friend of mine that lives here in Tok, and he took us on a cool little trail that paralleled the highway. Probably only like 15 miles or so, but got some dust on the dirt on the bike, and yeah, there was some real off-roading there for a little bit. Needless to say though, by the time we got into Tok, we were hot, sweaty, and tired. So we went to a local campground and asked if they had any spots left. And the super nice lady here, who was on her way to go home for the evening, reopened the office for us and got us a she said there was plenty of tent sites left, and I asked if she had a cabin. She said no, but she said they had a fifth wheel for rent, which worked out perfect. Kind of in between. Laurel had that spill at the start of the day on Denali Hwy after leaving our first camp, so her leg was a little sore. Both our backs were a little sore from the bed or from the camp. And my air mattress having gone flat was less than ideal. So we took up the offer on renting out a fifth wheel and went over and had dinner at Fast Eddie's. Came back and took a shower, which was really a nice deal. And yeah, so it's just after 10 o'clock at night. We got another 2 hours of daylight, but I think we're gonna turn it in here. And tomorrow in our next video, we're gonna take off from Toke, head up towards Chicken and Top of the World Highway, and then over into Dawson for the motorcycle gathering. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy watching, and if you enjoyed the story so far, hit subscribe, hit like, and we'll see you guys on the next video.